Alright guys, I just want to let you know this anime insight here with Trill Sensei. I am going to be doing basically my strongest team that I would want from Universe 7 basically in Dragon Ball Super. I know I didn't really cover Super before. It's just because I wanted to do some practice videos first, and now I think I'm pretty much ready to go ahead and start doing it and give you guys hopefully good content. So let's basically go ahead and dive right into it. So of course the first two people who I'm gonna have on my team is gonna be Goku and Vegeta. Oh, a little bit side tangent. I do want to let you know that the reasons why I'm gonna have them on my team and kind of their downfall in like a certain way, but hopefully, you know, it's just a hypothetical team anyway. But the main two people that I would want in my team right off the bat, which you guys already know who is already going to be in the Universe 17, is going to be Goku and Vegeta. Of course. Why? Because God formed, duh. And it would just make sense if they were on my team, because those two are like the pinnacle of Universe 7, base of strength. Their downfall for me though is not basically like, I don't really worry about their strength too much. I just would say their intellect, because it is going to be a team battle and these two usually like to go one-on-one in their fights. But yeah, that would probably be like one of the downfalls for both of them. But when Goku said Gohan would lead them, that basically like balanced it out for me. Again, I would reference from Resurrection F, mostly on like how Wiz basically says that Goku is carefree at times, but I did think he grew from that. But I mean, that's just Goku's kind of personality though, so and how like he is on it. Tell me what you guys think, if he grown at all from like the Resurrection F. Of course he did kill Frieza as soon as like Wiz did the time travel, but do you think he's still kind of like careless in sort of ways, like carefree? I mean, not careless, sorry on that. Well, that's like, I would say still Goku's one of Goku's downfalls for me anyway. And another downfall for Vegeta, wouldn't say too much carefree. He is pretty like on edge most of the time. The only thing that I can think of him like as emotionally wise is because like the next episode or so, it says that his child is about to be born. And I just want to make this clear, I'm not saying that he's mentally gonna be weak. It's just that he might like have other thoughts going on through his head, like during the tournament, like his child is being born. He's basically like fighting for the lives of Universe 7 and like all the planets, is what I'm saying. So that pressure, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, is like pretty much it. And I feel like it's a heavy mental process to handle. But I guess you could say that he had like no remorse when he was Majin Vegeta. But technically he was under mind control, even though he voluntarily asked to be under Bobby. I'm sorry. And that was like a while ago, so I would figure that it wouldn't account here. Of him being that ruthless and not caring, especially after the whole "don't touch my boom" like scene. But yeah, and those are like the first two fighters that I would want on my team out of the 10. The next person that I would probably want on my team would be Golden Frieza. The reason why is because he's Golden Frieza, And if he just trained before like rushing to it when he achieved his golden form to manipulate his ki in a better manner and not burn it up, he would have had a better chance against Goku and Vegeta. In fact, he was like basically stronger than them during that Resurrection F movie. Um, and like that's like a hit and like a good thing and a downfall for him, I would say. The other thing is that he's kind of conceited and close-minded, like on his obsession with Goku through his like through all logic out of his head, like why he rushed down and basically right after he achieved that form wanted to fight Goku instead of just waiting and getting control over the form first and then going down. So like I would think that even like in the universe tournament, I would say that he would basically not have any logic. Well, I don't think he would listen to Gohan and the strategy. Um, but I still think he was one of the most powerful characters, and that's why I have him on my team. And if anything, Beerus would just keep him in check. The next person that I would want on my team, number 4, would be Future Trunks. The reason why is the way he defeated Zamasu, of course. Like, not really defeated him, but like basically just sliced him. He was the one that did the final blow. And he also has that Trunks raised blue form, like I would guess. And many other YouTubers from what I see said that during that period of time of that arc, he was like a little bit stronger than Goku or Vegeta, or about the same strength. But I would say his like stock or worth is definitely useful in the multi-universe tournament arc, basically, because he was really powerful during that time. I can't really think of like a major flaw with having him being on the team, and I'm pretty sure he would follow Gohan's instructions like automatically. I just think that the main reason why it would be a downfall is that it may be another butterfly effect. And I was watching and gathering info from Geekdom's 101 video on it to look through, and what he referenced of was stating the fact is that the butterfly could change the whole world and time and other situations, and just would be bad again for whole in the whole. So now my 5th fighter would be Gohan. Even though Gohan does not have like that former glory that he had before, I would say the reason why I'd say Gohan is mostly because of how excellent his strategy are, how his intellect would play a big role, and strategizing to put in the right people in the right areas for who they're matched up with. And I really did love his fight against Lavenda. I really thought it was an amazing fight, like his resurgence back to being the old Gohan, if you want to say. The only downfall with that is that I just don't think he would stand a chance like against Topo, Jiren, or the lookalike Beerus. Like fully, I would say. Like I don't really know the whole power of the lookalike Beerus, but I'm just pretty sure that he would not be able to stand against them, like fully, unless they had some like really intense training before the tournament of the universe started, the tournament of power. But I would say that because it's a team effort, I would say that his main role, like only on the team, would be as the Qaaman and decipher the weaknesses of the other teams, is how I would portray his role mostly. because like I don't want to see him fighting and then get ringed out immediately, you know, like because that would be a bad situation for Universe 7. Um, the next person that's gonna be on my team would be Majin Buu. The reason why is because he is without one of the strongest fighters from Universe 7 and an amazing skill set, as you can see from the Basil fight, and with doing that Kamehameha to finish him off. And basically, I really like the move, turn you into candy or chocolate phrase, and that move would be awesome to see if they would do it in the anime or manga. Um, but that's probably not likely gonna happen because the last time he basically absorbed anyone, if you don't count GT, was in the Majin Buu arc. Now the next person I'm gonna go ahead and pick now is I'd probably say Piccolo would be my next choice. Just from seeing on how he fought with Frost in the tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7. And he basically almost had him, but you know, Frost had that that poison trick or whatever, and that got him, I would say, out. With that though, again, he has like a lot of fighting skills, battle IQ, intellect. The only downfall I would see with Piccolo is that, because again, there's a lot of strong fighters that's going to be happening in this tournament. I would say that he might get picked off early in like the early stages of the fights. I'm not saying that he's weak. It's just that they may see him as a weaker target compared to like the rest of the fighters that I had listed. And they'll probably just follow the rule of ruling out the weak. But yeah. But hopefully Gohan's strategy, Gohan's like intellect and strategy would hopefully come into play and avoid that scenario in a perfect situation. But now the next person that I would want on my ultimate team would probably have to be Cell's perfect form. Most because like Cell was probably one of my favorite as villains. In all of Dragon Ball, I would have to say. Mostly because of, if you look at his makeup, he had like Saiyan jeans, Namekian jeans, like I think Frieza jeans as well. He had like he was just like a mix, like a walking mix of species in a sense, and like his skill set is remarkable. The perfect Kamehameha, Spirit Bomb, a whole bunch of other like impressive feats that he did. The Cell games, one of my favorite arcs probably. But his downfall, I'll probably say that he's alright in teams. Like you see him work with like Cell Jr. in like the previous arc. But a team specifically made of what I told you might be a conflict of issue. Sorry, not issue, but interest. Yeah, conflict of interest. Mostly, especially because of Gohan was the one who killed him, and I don't know if he would listen to Gohan unless Beerus made him to. The next person is one of my favorites since the beginning of Dragon Ball. I would have to say Master Roshi. Why? Is because he's basically one of Goku's like mentors, and I would say like he is like one of the strongest humans on Earth. And I'd have to say, looking at past videos of him, are like amazing, especially like and when like Goku them were young, and like that tournament they had with him, Tien, Krillin, all of that, Yamcha. Yeah, that was probably like one of the the feats, I would say, and also by watching a YouTuber named Qaaman, basically, um, even further my confidence of how strong he would be in this episode or arc. I mean, sorry. Um, the only thing that I see as a downfall with him is that I noticed from Resurrection F when they were fighting, like, 1,000 guys, and I do understand it was like 1,000 guys. He just seemed like a little fatigued, I want to say, uh, towards the middle and the end of the battle. And with that, I just feel, because since each universe is on the line, the fighter that's representing their home universe is probably going to be as strong as like 1,000 or 2,000 of those guys. They're going to be the best guys ever because they don't want the universe to get erased. And I would see Master Yoshi, like, hopefully lasting, taking out somebody with him at least, hopefully. And because I do see him as a strong component to the Universe 7 team. It's just that I do worry about his stamina, I would want to say, is the issue. Is my only issue with him from what I see in the previous, not arc, but movie of Resurrection F. And again, I may be wrong, because that fight scene was probably like around like 10-15 minutes of them straight going at it. But again, it's going to be a team battle, which is why the only reason why I think that might be one of his major downfalls. So my last person that I am going to choose, I had a lot to choose from the Dragon Ball Z fighters, but I did make the decision, and it has to be Android 17 would be my last guy that I would have to choose from, mostly because he's basically gonna be coming into the actual team, and there's a lot of hype around him for good reason. And I as again, I took another reference from Geekdom's 101 video. Can androids get stronger? Basically, he stated that they can train to be stronger because of like the human modifications made to them. And I believe that 17, even though he went to be like a park ranger and start his own family and what, I don't want to rule out that he was not training or not, but but on my own personal theory, I believe he was training, even though during those times he was like just being a park ranger and things like that. So the only like really issue that I would find with Android 17, like his major downfall, I would say it would be like another conflict of interest, and that would be with basically having Cell on my team as well. It kind of goes into a cycle like Gohan killed Cell, Cell killed 17 or ate him with his tail, or I don't know, something around the lines of that. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure like if my team, again, is just hypothetical. If it did came true, I'm pretty sure Beerus would just stop everything and make sure they would just focus on protecting the universe. But yeah, so tell me what you guys think of my team. And basically, if you have like your own opinions or anything in regards to what I just talked about, or even some other good stated facts that I might have missed, or anything in regards to that, please let me know in the comment section below. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hui ho till the next time, guys. Alright, this is Anime Insight with Tro Sensei. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you.